What's going on, Libra? Justice. I don't know why all of a sudden I just decide to start fiddling around with everything as soon as I turn the camera on. Honestly. I'm such a train wreck sometimes. Okay. So, I'm kind of like wanting to keep my face out of this because like I just worked all day and people were just staring at my face all day and I just don't want to be stared at today, even though my face is going to come up. There it is. Wow. Let's do it. This is like 2 spider webs put together. And I just saw Dracula. Kind of did like a very similar reading to a vampire attachment yesterday. I wonder how this is going to turn out. Whoa. Cards be jumping. Ooh, there's a thief. There's a traitor. But you're not worried about it. Okay. Somebody has stolen something and you don't seem to be too worried about it. Like, you know, people's first initial response would be to panic. And you're like, no, I'm good. My panicking days are over. I've panicked. Honestly, I can't panic anymore. My heart, I'll have a heart attack. Like, my heart has been tested so many times and I have very, 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 very low blood pressure. Like, I'm surprised my heart even fucking beats most of the days. Like, I can't be full of anxiety anymore. You know, I can't worry about anything anymore. It's just not worth it. It doesn't get you anywhere to worry about stuff. Because the thing is that, you know, what's so funny is that if you're worried about something being stolen, like say like you're going for a job or you've got plans to go to school and you're like, I don't want this chance to get stolen from me. Like, I don't want this opportunity to get taken from me by some, you know, asshole fucking fake who's just going to lie about their position and lie about their experience and take my job or take my spot in school, or like, I don't, The thing is that I feel like, okay, I'm kind of getting it. All right, so, okay, what I'm getting is, okay, there's a deadline coming, okay, and I feel like somebody is worried, okay, because they love it so much that they really don't know how it's gonna go. So, but the universe is like, honestly, dude, you can't worry about it because it's something that's beyond your control, and when it's beyond your control, then worrying about it is never going to do you any good, and it's not going to do anybody around you any good, right? Sometimes you have to give it to the universe. I think that's what they say. You know, you kind of hand it over and you let the big guys do their job and you just stay in your 3D body. Ooh, my anxiety just went going inside. Like, I have no reason to be anxious, so somebody is like extremely anxious. So maybe this is like, okay, now, okay, so it seems like there could be a house in limbo, okay, and you don't know if you're going to get this house or not. And you're like, oh my God, I swear this is going to be the death of me if I don't get this. It's almost like, you know, if somebody died, you would just drive by the cemetery every day, you know, just to be like, hey, by the way, hi, I haven't forgot about you. Like, something is definitely happening, but we've also got ghost twice. Okay, so there's a few fucking messages coming through with this. There is a deadline. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so this reading, there's a deadline. Okay, this is going to be multiple readings for deadlines. Oh my God, that's what this is. Okay, so the first reading with this, okay, this is going to probably be this spread a few times. So the first reading would be, you're being A thief is being misguided towards something so then you can reap the benefits of something and get the position that you deserve. Okay? And you're not worrying about it because you decided to end your anxiety and you know that you're the best man for the job, and in any way you will kill for it, metaphorically speaking. So the universe is like kind of telling you that you have the means right now to do this, right? And I almost feel like it's like kind of like the job where it's like you could be coming in to like fill in a position that's not permanent, but then you make it permanent, right? Because nobody can replace you, right? Then, okay, there's this other deadline that I'm picking up. And this is somebody's heartbeat deadline, okay? So what's turned on is that this person that I'm picking up, okay, is a dead man walking. They're an inside trader, okay? And they're not even worried right now because they think they're untouchable, but they don't understand that the past is about to hit them where it hurts, directly in their house. Okay? And this person is I don't even think this person knows that they're a narcissist. Okay. They have made everything about them and they don't understand how narcissists work and they don't think that they're a narcissist, right? Most people don't know that they're narcissists, right? They just, for some reason, believe that the world revolves around them and nobody else. And they don't know that type of behavior is narcissistic, which is really funny. A lot of people are so dumb. Okay. And that's why I feel like this, like it hits somebody close to home, of a thief that like you could have lived with, a thief that was under your roof. Okay. They are a dead man walking. They have a deadline. Everything everywhere dies. And no matter how much you think you can outsmart death, no matter how much you think pills are going to keep you alive or keep you here, or that medicine is going to save you, everybody dies. And the thing is that I almost feel like the universe is going to kill them. So they're not even going to be, I don't even think they're going to die peacefully. I think this person is going to die like, ooh, I just cut the deck too cold. Ooh, oh my God. And look right below it is prophecy with shattered and slow down. Actually, what I see is a car accident in the snow. Just poof. Just like a fart in the wind. They just get taken away. Man, when the universe wants to kill you, it's going to kill you. Okay, it doesn't matter if you feed the squirrels and you go and you help the elderly neighbor get up and down the stairs. If you're a piece of shit person and you are an inside trader, guess what? Inside traders go to jail. And if this person wasn't able to go to jail because nobody found out about what they fucking did, they've just done everything behind closed doors, they're being shattered right now and their life is going to be shattered and it's never going to be the same again. And it's so funny that people think they live in these little fucking bubbles and that nothing can touch them and nothing can hurt them. And it's like, okay, like I don't think I would test the universe like that you just fucking think that everything is just revolving around you. Like, oh my God, this person is so narcissistic. That's what I can see it. This is awful. This person is awful energy. Like, oh my God. Like, and what I just heard is they have never been able to grasp what goes around comes around. And once they die and they get teleported somewhere else, they're going to find out exactly what that means because it's like, honestly, the way that I see this is this person didn't even trust the universe. Like they were being told about things. They were being warned that they were going to get hurt, that they had to slow down, that their life could be shattered one day, just like they're watching other people's. They think that nothing can touch them. They think they're invisible, right? That's why they're not panicking. They're not worried. They're not in an obsessive energy. They're just hanging out because they're so comfortable in what they've done. They don't think that God himself can come down and smack smack you in the fucking face. It doesn't matter. Just like, what does Aunt Dorothy say? Oh, she knows what it's like when nature comes at you with its pants down. Right? Because that's the thing. What'd she say? When the world comes at you with its pants down, or nature, I don't know, I forget, but it was like when something comes at you, you know, with its pants down, ready to just fuck you. Like, and it doesn't matter who you are or how much you've accomplished or how much you've gone through. When people think that they're entitled and they're so worthy of everything and they just rule the world, it's like, oh my God, like, who are your parents, and can I call them on the phone and give them a lecture about raising you? Whoa. Like, I mean, when I found out I don't really think I was ever a narcissist. I think I watched my back a lot, and I think that I had pathological traits like my stepmother, because she kind of instilled to be a damsel in distress, and that's the only way a guy's going to really love you, and then treat them like children, and then you can control them. Like, the way that my stepmother taught me how to deal with men was awful, and the way that my mother taught me how to deal with pedophiles was even worse. So I've never had an actual role model in my life that I could say, like, man, that person really helped, you know, raise me or form me or give me structure. Like, I honestly, the only person I can say is this one guy that I dated. He used to, like, he never let me get away with anything. Like, if I did something, he called me out on it every time. And every time he called me out on my shit, I lied to him. Because the reason, now when I think about it, the reason why I think I lied to him all the time was because I was ashamed of the things he was calling me out for. So I thought, if I could lie about it, like I watched my stepmother do every day, right? And my father would just believe her. Even though what I realized about my father was that he knows his wife is pathological. He knows his wife is full of shit, but he just swallows it and then gives her a kiss and grabs her ass and then goes and fucks her. Like, it's disgusting energy. He gives this fucking little twat everything she wants. And I would never be with a man that did that. Like, the thing is that I haven't been with anybody for so long because anybody I ever meet is a little fucking pussy, and they get me to do all the decisions and me to run the relationship. And I'm not the fucking male, man. I'm not here to fucking run the relationship. I don't want to run the relationship. If this isn't a fucking team, I don't want to be a part of it. And they're like, calm down. And it's like, no, man, like, you know, if you can jam with somebody or you can't, because either there's a respect that's there or there isn't. Right. And like, I don't know, man, the way that like, oh God, gross. These people are gross. Like, oh, gross energy. Like, if you can't be called out for your shit and then not even admit to what you did, like, oh God, just admit it. Even somebody at my work the other day, oh my God, we have this like thing where we have to talk over this app, and one of the beers got like crossed off the list, right? And my manager was like, hey, who crossed this beer off? Because like, we still have it, ... And I went, oh geez, like, anybody's gonna admit to that, right? And then a girl did. She was like, hey, yeah, that's my bad. I really didn't see them. And I was like, fucking good for you. Like, you just told the truth. Like, I really did not think anybody was gonna come forward with that, right? Because I'm always used to people not wanting to tell the truth. And the thing is whenever I told the truth to my parents always flipped it and then told me I was lying. So then I went into a whole lying phase, because I went, well, they don't believe what I'm saying anyway, so I might as well just lie. And then they'd be like, well, you're lying. And I'd be like, well, then I couldn't tell them the truth, because I knew that my truth they wouldn't listen to, because they didn't listen to my lie either. They didn't listen to my truth. They didn't listen to my lie. They don't ever listen to me. And then even as an adult, I told them that I was schizophrenic, that I heard voices. My father didn't listen to anything. He went to my doctor and told my doctor that I was suicidal, and they wanted to lock me up. Like the shit that my parents psychologically did to me, I'm like, I would never want to reenact how they are in any way, because their actions are so narcissistic, whether it's towards each other or it's for each other or it's just surrounded by one of them and the other one has to admit to it and just surrender to it. It's so unhealthy. And they've been together for like, oh my God, like 30 years. I now know why when I speak to men, like, because when men come into my work, honestly, they're running away from their wives. And it took me a really long time to realize that they always pay with cash. So then there's no fucking record. They sit there for as long as they can. And then when they have to leave, they have to fucking go because the wife is looking for them. I'm like, oh my God, you guys hate your fucking lives. You have to run off to the bar and go talk to the bartender for an hour to make yourself feel better because your fucking narcissistic wife won't let you go out and have a beer because you can't even have a record of it. Like, why would you want to be married to that? And now I realize why they want awards. Those men that have been married to those women for 30, 40 years want fucking awards for dealing with their shit. And I now know why. But the thing is, I can't give all the credit to the guys because if they had any sense at all, they would have dumped the psycho a long fucking time ago. And then there's psychos who are men that women are like, oh my God, why the fuck did I, so I mean, it goes both ways. I'm just saying it one way because honestly, I really don't like how women act. And like, I can say that as a woman because I'm a fucking woman and I don't care if anybody likes it. Women act fucked. I watch them on a regular basis. I can't even hang out with women because they're fucking insane, especially these new ones. Oh my God, with the nails and the pastel colors and the, hi, I'm the earth. While they've got 3 coats of makeup on their face and they say that they're original and their fucking eyelashes are this goddamn long because they got them fucking taped on. That's not a woman to me. I'm sorry. It's not. If you can't be original, if you can't be authentic, if you can't fucking flaunt what you were given at birth, how does that make you better than somebody else? I just don't understand it. That's the narcissistic way of looking at women like me who don't have any makeup on, who really fucking wear their natural look because that's what God gave me. That's what I'm going to fucking wear. Thank you very much. And they're looking at me like, fucking bitch doesn't wear makeup. Fucking bitch. Fucking bitch doesn't do her fucking hair. Who the fuck is this? Look at my boyfriend staring at her right now. Hello, stare at me. I'm the one that's taking all the, and it's just like, I can't stand them. Like, I cannot stand the way that women are bred. Even my own age, older than me. I'm like, what the fuck happened to you? What happened to your sense of anything? What happened to you? Why did you just turn into some type of IKEA magazine? Why did you just turn into your fucking mother? Like, I don't understand how people can't just stay in the fucking shoes that they were given. But they want to create delusions. And their delusional mind in these illusions creates this fabricated world that everybody walks around going, ha ha ha, everything's chipper and fine, and we all just get drunk and deal with our emotions. That is ridiculous. That is redonkulous. You cannot deal with your emotions with a bottle of fucking whiskey or wine or beer or whatever the fuck it is. That's not dealing with your emotions. When you deal with your emotions, you look at yourself in the mirror and go, how the fuck am I dealing with this? How can I make myself better? How can I get over this? Why am I letting something beat me right now when I'm in charge of this vessel? I'm the one that's got the steering fucking wheel, not anybody else, right? How narcissists get into your life and then suddenly you're feeding them everything. It has everything to do with you, because if you don't shut them down right away, like my ex used to always shut me down, then you're just going to have to deal with it for the rest of your life. And do you want to deal with somebody just because they're good looking or because they've got money? Then get off my fucking channel. I don't want you here, because that's not the people that I'm trying to get to. It's the people that fucking know that there's more to something and they're fighting for that more, because the giving in and giving to this and giving to that because you don't want to actually speak your truth and say what's on your mind and tell somebody how fucked up they are. You've got to deal with that. You know what I mean? Like, you let narcissists walk around all day and fucking push you around, and it's not you standing up for yourself, right? As soon as you stand up for yourself and you realize, this is my body, this is my vessel, you can't just come in here and push me around, then yeah, people might get a little standoffish with you for a little bit, and then all of a sudden realize, hey, that's boundaries. That's respect. That person respects themselves. They're not going to let me walk all over them, right? When you're just used to people allowing people to walk all over them because they want to be nice. What has nice gotten to anybody? Like, honestly, it's gotten me bankrupt. It's gotten my sister divorced. We've both been homeless because we were nice. Fuck that shit. I will never be nice unless it is... unless I really want to be nice. Like, I mean, I'm nice all fucking day, but I'm nice because I want to be nice. If you give me a reason not to be nice, then I probably won't look at you again. When somebody fucks with me, one time, and I'll never be the same with them. They've got to prove to me in some way why they're fucking worthy of me even looking at them again, because I don't got to look at you. I even serve a guy I can't fucking stand, and I won't look at him. He wonders why. I don't like you. You fucking hurt me. You hurt me in ways that you wouldn't even fucking know. And then you just expect me to talk to you? Are you psycho? No. I'm not just going to talk to somebody who just ripped my world apart and then expects me to look him in the eye and say, hi, how are you? Can I get you a beer? I look over here and go, what do you want? Because that's the respect you gave me. Guess what? That's the respect I give you. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, go fuck yourself. Okay? I've got a shovel in the garage. I'll meet you outside and I'm going to fucking dig you a fucking 6-foot grave. Like, I'm not fucking around anymore. Like, I can't fuck around. This is my life. And I don't care if it sounds violent or that I'm going to hurt somebody. I don't hurt anybody. I've never hurt a fucking fly. Like, I couldn't hurt an animal if I tried. But the thing is that when I'm vicious with my third eye. I don't do anything to anybody in 3D because for the most part, I'll get my tarot cards, I'll figure out what they're doing to me and what type of fucked up dimension, and I'll fight them there where they're fighting me. Right? Like, you have to figure out where people are fucking with you and shut it down because there's deadlines. And if these deadlines don't shut these narcissists down, then, okay, we got to go through a whole nother cycle where somebody else gets to fucking pick up the fucking microphone, pick up the script, and go through the fucking whole play again with this idiot. Like, why not call them out on shit? Right? That's honestly the only way that gets people to understand what they're doing. And I know it's really hard. And sometimes it comes out, you just end up screaming at them and they go like, and then walk away from you. But they will realize what they're doing if they give a shit about themselves and about the relationship. They will care. Some people, like I said, they're raised like that. They're raised by narcissists. They're raised by people who didn't want children. So they made their world all about them, putting that children second or that child third, right? And teaching them how a real narcissist works. Because any family knows that child goes straight to that fucking number one spot. I don't care who the fuck you are. Your child now takes up your entire life. If you don't like that, don't have a child, right? And a lot of people can't deal with that. A lot of parents can't deal with that. They don't understand why their life just got taken away from them because you have to take care of that life. Well, I still want to go to the bar and I still want to hang out with my girlies. Yeah, well, now you've got a little twin with you. You either hang out with them too, or why the fuck did you decide to be a parent? Like, right? Like, oh my God, some people are so fucking stupid and they don't understand what they're doing. And like, I get that. And that's why I do this channel. So then you know the person that you're dealing with is an idiot and they're a narcissist and they're completely fucking up your life. And if you don't do something, then nobody else is going to do anything. So you're either stuck with them or you got to leave them. Or you can get your ball sack out and go, hey, by the way, this is going to come out really fucking harsh, but guess what? You've been harsh to me for this fucking long, so you can sit down and hear it from me now for a bit. And if you can't take it, there's the door. How's that so bad? I don't understand. Right? It's your life. It's how you live it. And if people can't work with you, then that means they don't want to work on the relationship, which means why the fuck are you in it? Doesn't matter what kind of relationship it is. Could be friendship, could be lovers, could be your own fucking kids. They're grown up. They're narcissists. Like, probably learned it from you. So just watch your mouth, right? Like, it's so fucked. Like, you have to be able to admit where you've gone wrong, right? That truly makes you who you are. And that's why, honestly, when people call me out of my shit, I'm like, oh man, like, I have just been dropping the ball at work these days. And I'm like, yep, I got to take that one. Yep, I got to take that one. Yep, that's all me. I did that. Like, I'm done blaming shit on anybody. I don't care. Like, honestly, it's come down to the point where I'm like serving tables and the cooks fuck the food up and I bring up the food and I'm like, oh my God, I'm just going to say I did it because I'm not going to blame it on my cook because it's so easy. Just blame it on the cook, blame it on the chef. They're way back there. I'm not going to blame it on myself. I just take the blame now because I'm like, honestly, I don't want to get into this because then what if they think that I'm just blaming it on the cook because I don't want to blame it on myself. Right? And then my tip reflects that, or now they don't come back because they think I'm lying about something, or, like people are fucking rude as shit out there, man. Like, honestly, I told this guy the other day that a party was coming in and that maybe he should sit on the bar side because there was going to be 50 people filling up that side and it was going to be really loud. And he just walked out of my bar. And I was like, okay, was it something I said? Like, I know sometimes I can come off like a firecracker just screaming in your ear, but like, really, did you just walk out and like not say anything to me? But like, you gonna take it personally? Fuck no. Keep walking. Right? Like, oh, these readings that I do after work, I'm so hyped up from work that it comes through the reading, but like, I love my work, so it's okay. Like, it's a good energy. Oh yeah, because this person really just pissed me off. That's why. I mean, they didn't piss me off, but like, that's awful energy. What the fuck? I don't really get angry, but like when I channel, it looks like I get angry because I do get angry because people are so stupid and they're so rude and they're so abusive that they just think that they can go out and hurt people every day. And they really think there are no consequences to their actions. Like, legit. They're just like, oh, just like pushing people off bridges and being like, see ya never. I really? You don't think anybody else was watching you? Like you don't think there was a bird watching you or like an ant watching you? Like, really? You really think no eyes saw you do that? Wow. Man, to live in a world like that, right? Like sometimes I'm like, ignorance is bliss at times. Cause like, when I was ignorant, I had no idea what was going on. And I was like, okay there, but then I'm like, man, now that I'm like awake, I'm like, how did people even stand to be around me? Like, I like think about it. I'm like, Whitney, like, oh my God, like you were so loud. You were so obnoxious. Like, but at the same time, I was the nicest person ever. I had like so many friends. I had wonderful people around me. Like, did they talk shit about me? Of course. Did I talk shit about them? Of course. It was regular friendships. We all talk shit about each other. That's how we get through life. If we're not making fun of our friends to make ourselves feel better, what are we really doing? Okay. I'm not saying it in a bad way. Just admit it. You know you do. Okay. So it's like, man, I don't even know what I was talking about there. I just went right out of my head. What was I even talking about? I don't even know. See how fast it goes? If I don't grab onto that thought, it's like, whew. And like, could you imagine if I drank? This is me sober. Oh yeah, talking about old me. I was drunk all the time. Oh, good God. Like, I was a lot of energy. A lot. And like, I'm a lot of energy now. You should see me when I come running up behind my boss. He's always like, oh, Jesus, Whitney. And I'm like, I got a lot of energy, man. I'm sorry. I just like ran a K. Like, it's crazy how much energy I have being sober. Like, it's crazy. Like when your veins aren't pumping full of drugs and I would just heard ecstasy. Okay. And alcohol and like, just, uh-oh. My sister just dropped something. It sounded like it smashed. Like, you wouldn't believe how good you feel. You just feel like, like just powerful at all times because nothing can like interrupt you and your telepathy with the universe and your connection, right? Like, you're so clear and you've got a clear path and like, because pills make you very like groggy and alcohol makes you just forget about everything, right? So when you're sober, you deal with yourself, you deal with your emotions, you deal with that you're full of shit, you deal with your narcissism, like you just deal with everything because now you're sober. You have to deal with you because you are with you all day. So I think people have a hard time connecting with themselves, right? And connecting them in this vessel and being like, how can I be a soul and be here? How can I have survived what I survived through and still be in 3D every day looking like nothing happened? Like, it's so weird how like we have to live. It's just not right anymore. Like, not that it was maybe ever right, but like, it's certainly more fucked up now. So anyways, 2 big major deadlines and like I almost kind of feel like there was like 3 deadlines almost picked up. The deadline, where you feel like you're going to miss out on an opportunity because someone is going to beat you is now done, right? No one's getting this position. You are getting this position, whether it's school, work, a relationship. I just heard engagement ring, like maybe you're used to people at Christmas and every year somebody gets engaged or every year somebody's got an announcement and now you're like, you know what, fucking this year it's going to be me. This year I'm going to get that announcement that I have to say something to everybody about how my life is going to change, like that's kind of how I feel. And then the second deadline, or kind of like the third deadline, I don't know, because there was also another deadline. Oh yeah, the second one where the narcissist dies. The person, it's like a dead man walking. Dead man walking. And they're not even worried about it. They don't even think that anything could happen to them. Wow. Yeah, that's right. So anyways, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right. for personal readings, whitneymoonshine, ooh, at gmail.com. If not, just enjoy the channel. It's all good. Thanks for the comments and the subscribes and the videos and everything, the likes, liking the videos. I mean, it really, really, really helps. Like, it really does. So thank you for liking everything and showing your support and doing what you love to do for me. And yeah, we'll be back. I'll be back. There is nobody else here. It's only me. I'll be back with another tarot episode, I guess, probably tomorrow. I won't do another one tonight, but I'll probably do one tomorrow. And then, yeah, we're just going to keep rocking this boat. So thank you for watching. Peace out. Word to your mothers.